A big turnout for the borough meeting discussing the Wesleyville Volunteer Fire Department. The department recently voted to stop taking emergency calls to make sure their new members are trained first, but since they've rescinded that vote and are now back to responding to those calls. Our Marissa Thomas was there tonight at the meeting, hearing from both the mayor and those with the department. Good evening, Marissa.
Good evening, Mike. Tonight, the board sent a letter to the fire department sharing what they appreciate their contributions and gave recommendations on what additional training and resources they believe might be able to help the fire department. This Wesleyville Borough meeting, there were plenty of people with the Wesleyville Fire Department speaking about why the department needed to stop taking emergency calls. The reason being their new staff needed training.
As the chief, I need to make sure that anyone responding to these calls is trained and trained properly. We have a lot of new guys, and they've been working really hard with Chief Crotty from the Lawrence Park Fire Department. He's been doing a great job of training these guys, but there's still work to be done, and that's for their safety and the safety of the community.
They also shared that they felt the time they sacrificed to help the community wasn't always appreciated. Mayor of Wesleyville, Paul Johnson, says when they did stop taking the calls, it was a stressful time for the borough.
I'm glad that they rescinded their vote. It was a stressful couple days here with the borough, finding out that on their last meeting on the 19th that they voted to basically stop service here to the borough until January. Maybe they didn't realize what they were doing, but the borough has a responsibility to provide service here to the residents of Wesleyville for public safety.
With only so many volunteers, the fire department asked before for help getting people on board. But president of the fire department, Russell Williams, says the results weren't encouraging.
So we're slow to ask, for more help. And unfortunately, here we are today.
Mayor Johnson says some board members said they would join, and Bell Valley is going to help too.
There are a lot of qualified individuals from Bell Valley that, like I say, will be an excellent asset here for the borough of Wesleyville, and there's roughly 10 to 12 individuals that are well qualified.
Prior to the meeting or prior to the rest
Wesleyville's fire chief says the fire department still needs more people involved and to show their support. Live in the studio, Marissa Thomas, Erie News Now.